Here's how I attach two latch hook tools together with some paracord and some duct tape. I use it to make my giant bubble strings. You're just going to take the latch hook tool, lay it upright, and then I'm just going to roll it around the duct tape. All I'm doing is I'm lining up the latch hook tool so I can place the other latch hook tool right in line with it. I want the tips of these things to both be lined up. You can see they're both lined up here. And then I just take the rest of the duct tape and I just wrap it over. Once you get it on there nice and secure, you're going to want to take the paracord and you're going to tie a knot around it and attach it. And all we're doing is we're basically using the paracord to separate these two tools. You don't want them touching. So we're just going to kind of wrap it around. I'm not really worried about tying a knot on it because I'm going to just tape it all together when I'm done. Now I'll take the last piece of the duct tape and I'm just going to wrap it around the tips of these tools. It's just going to keep these lined up and it's going to put a little bit of pressure to basically hold them apart. Now I'm just going to trim it all up and make it look nice and neat. Then I just use one of these clamps to just attach it to my table and then I start knitting. I'm going to be using this scrubby yarn to make a new string for my bubble wand. I have my latch hooks mounted here. I'm going to start with making sure both of these are open, which they are. I have a little slip knot on the end of my yarn. I'm just going to slide it onto one of the hooks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, and then I'm going to go under, over. Okay. Then we're going to want to take this one right here. We're going to go basically over and then pull down. It's going to capture that. And we're going to pull down on the tag here. And that's our first stitch. And then to do our next stitch, just push them back. Take your line here, go over, and just capture it. It gets easier the longer it gets. I got all my knitting done. I also pre-cut my pieces to the size that I want them for my new bubble wand string. I'm going to tie knots in both pieces. These are the longer pieces, the pieces that are going to be on the bottom. All you need to do is just really put a knot in it. This scrubby string is really, like Velcro-y. Like once you tie the knot in it, it basically stays. I'm attaching the top piece now. I'm just going to use just 2 overhand knots and detach it, and it will basically hold on to itself. It's really easy. I'm going to attach the bottom part to the top part now. I'm going to lay my pieces down. I want to give myself about 6 inches on both sides, and I'm going to take the bottom part of the string and I'm going to lay it down on top of the string, and all I'm going to do is 1 overhand knot. You can do 2 if you like, but in the case with this scrubby yarn, it's really Velcro-y and it sticks to itself, so 1 works perfect for this. It also keeps the weight down. Then just repeat it on the other side. Make sure you're about 6 inches away. Make sure it lines up. 1 overhand knot works for this case. Make sure all your knots are nice and tight. The new bubble wand string is ready to go. I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial.